Good evening, guys. Well, here's quite dark in here, isn't it? Anyway, let's talk. So I've got a few ideas of a few things I want to talk about today. Number of projects that are coming up for me personally in the works. It's mid-September, but I'm wanting to try and plan ahead for Yawning. It's been a long day. Please forgive me. It'll be a long few days. Anyway, again, time to get excited. For these guys are excited. He's excited. Because we've got two different types of October happening soon. And sit Castor up there because the boys are looking after him and the girls. Say hello to her. A few years ago, well, for those of you who don't know, I have a channel on YouTube, and I have been YouTubing not professionally, not intensely, not for money, not for any wee chance to get fame. I tried doing fame a few years ago, but it just, nothing ever really fit. And I more or less do my YouTube now. I'm probably doing it a bit more seriously now, just because I want to expose a lot of myself in terms of the story I want to tell, my pup life I want to share, and in a weird way, some of it's a little bit for acceptance, some of it's a little bit more for just, you're again, yeah. It's weird because it's, yes, yawning means I'm tired, but when I was having, going through sessions for psychotherapy, I was seeing a psychotherapist for a few months, and she taught me like how to breathe properly, and turns out breathing helps me to speak slower and me more succinct and more articulate in how I speak. I do that anyway. I think people notice I do it more when I'm on camera, or I do it when I'm with someone or company. But inanimate company, people would say they're inanimate, but they are company to me. It's kind of like having an... I do it again. Excuse me. Oh, I should not be yawning this much. Anyway. So, October. Let's talk about October, because it's... the reason I'm yawning is because when I was seeing a therapist and had me breathing, the more I would breathe properly and from my stomach, my gut, rather than my chest, means I was allowing more air in, and therefore I was using more lung capacity to get out a sentence and actually use a full breath to speak 1,000 words into one. Speak 1,000 words into one. And so I think now a little bit more perspicuous. If you don't know what that word means, look it up, Google it. Anyway, and the reason when I'm breathing in my full lung capacity, or more than usual, and I'm talking quite openly or quite honest about life, and can't really see the blue. It's weird that Castor does not have much luck showing up on the light of my camera, so I have to start wearing other pups, I think. But he's always the one who kind of makes his way into the into the shot. Anyway, so yawning is gonna happen when I stop. It's weird, when I stop talking and I have that extra breath or extra little bit of lung capacity left, a little bit of chance to just go exhale. That's when I yawn. And yawning is kind of a reaction thing that we do when we're learning to breathe, or way of releasing a endorphins, or releasing a set of hormone that makes us. Some do it through yawning, some do it through sneezing, or it's kind of like getting teary-eyed, releasing emotion through crying or laughing or giggling, like a giggle, nervous giggling, nervous laughter. And I think for me, with person that was teaching me this, yawning was her reaction, and therefore yawning kind of like mimicking the way she would yawn when I was talking about a lot of things in my life that have helped me quite a lot in the past few months. So anyway, sorry, I'm just picking some dry skin off my finger. That's disgusting. Rather than picking my nose. But anyway, so October's coming up, and I want to do two things with October. When you're a YouTuber, you do they call this thing called Vlogtober, which is every day of the month, or they call it, you vlog or do a video diary of something that you've done in your day. I did something in February called February, or things like that, or August I did last year. Try not to yawn for the third time, fourth time or fifth time. And so I want to do two things with my October. One, Vlogtober as Richard, going to talk a lot about my life and what I've been doing, what I've been up to, opening up new chapters and expressing to you guys. Oh, excuse me, I've been having some cider as well, so that's a little bit red-eyed, teary-eyed. Been a long couple of days. I'm a little bit emotional, but a little bit just got to get a lot of things out off my chest and off my gut, because both now breathing work in the same way as something. So Vlogtober will be more Facebook oriented, and Vlogtober will be gearing towards what Richard does and what I've been up to in the past few months, and what I'm dealing with now going into the end of the year, so then 2019. And then part 2 of my Vlogtober. Please hold. There he is. Is going to be DOGTOBER. And DOGTOBER is going to obviously explain more about this boy, these boys, these guys, and everything. Because whether you like it or not, whether you're my family, whether you're my friends, whether you're just watching me over the months and noticing me wearing these more, and you don't get it, you don't understand it, you don't think it's the right thing, you think it's uncomfortable, you think it's awkward, you think it's inappropriate, I don't care. Let's just say that a lot of what Richard makes Richard, what Astro makes Astro, I'm going to enjoy doing a bit of both together. And so I'm going to use my Vlogtober, my DOGTOBER, and my Astro Rich TV, which is what my YouTube channel is. My YouTube channel is Astro Rich TV, combining the Astro, combining the Rich, and TV for you guys to watch it on together, and to hopefully share my story to not just the LGBT community, Q+, there's too many letters now, I can't keep track of everything, to people who are meeting me for the first time, a lot of the fetish community that I'm kind of a part of now, the pup community that's kind of wavering in and out of me. I'm changing my mind about it every 5 minutes because it's such a particular style of expression, voyeurism, youth in a way, escapism. There's just so much in what's going on right now in so many aspects of life that I'm kind of bringing them all together. And hopefully Vlogtober, DOGTOBER, and myself can do something with it. So, whenever I say 2 minutes, becomes 10 minutes. But that's what this video has become like. We're going to say goodnight now. We're currently watching ER. I'm in the middle of like a massive ER marathon right now, so I'm just non-stop watching it. I'm going to now de-robe, as in take my clothes off, get into bed, and go to sleep, watching TV. So, this is my kind of introduction video for Vlogtober and DOGTOBER. I'm going to post this on my Facebook for you guys to all watch, or don't watch, to be, not to be, to pup, or not to pup. That's the only question I have. It's not really a question, it's a statement. Let's do this.